Hey there, Tuber Titan 12 with a video about Welcome to Demon School Iruma-Kun. Now, this is actually for episodes 2 as well as 3. I forgot to make a episode review last week, so I'm going to give you a double episode. If you love this series like I do, definitely like, comment, and subscribe. If you like my content, please make sure you subscribe, guys. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of the year, and I really appreciate your subscription. Now, to kind of let you know what this season is about everyone in Aruma's class, the class of misfits. They need to raise up to a particular level of Dalit. This is the fourth rank because they're in this. The reason why they have to do it is because they're in the Royal One. Last season, you saw that while Aruma was in his like demon mode, they really fought hard and they did some feats to where they were able to get into the Royal One. However, to stay in the Royal One, they have to all get to that level according to their teacher. So as far as raising a rank in this show, there's a couple of things that happens to where you can raise your rank. You have the summoning ritual, which Arun went through, and that's where Caligo became his familiar. You have the flying race, to where he gave that creature human blood, because again, Aruma is a human in a place full of demons. His blood can cure you and help you. They had the execution cannonball arc to where it was pretty much dodgeball, but with like powers. And Aruma did this really cool thing to where he did like a parry type thing and threw the ball back at Az, and that was really cool. They had the battler party, and that ended, with Kirio taking that L from Aruma. So we all saw that. You have your exams, but coming up, you got the Hearts Festival and the Music Festival. Now, with all these things coming up, the Caligo, he wanted to give these guys help at least because he's putting this in front of them to where they have to reach this new rank. He wanted to give them help, so he brought in a bunch of different tutors. Now, everybody has these guys, they're crazy. Each and every one of them are insane. They're doing all kind of crazy tasks. Later on in episode 2, they all were around like a campfire telling all their stories of how these folks have been ruining their lives with all kind of crazy stuff. You got folks trying to be drowned, playing video games all night, which sounds fun, except when you're not allowed to eat, sleep, or do anything other than play, it can be kind of torture to them. But they had different people that had to take certain poses. It was all kind of weird, crazy stuff they were doing. But with Iruma-Kun, that was where I thought that was one of the funniest things. Him and Lead, they actually had to become pretty much maids to their tutor. Now, their tutor was supposed to be Robin, but Robin was kind of afraid that he wasn't going to be good enough, so he called in his cousin, Bachiko. Bachiko is like a gangster lolly type figure. It's hilarious seeing her just kind of just treat them like dirt. Had them dressing up like girls. And they had to fight this like fruit dragon for fruits for her, but she ended up not even wanting it, which was kind of sad. But this whole time, Aruma was just going with it, going with it, going with it, and then she did something really, really messed up. Just called him like an idiot or a loser. Just kind of she talked with the way she said it to him. It really bothered him. He ended up, hearing from all his friends that, yeah, she's using you. But for a while, he was really trying to just go with it. But eventually, Sullivan, he sees what's going on. The Aruma doesn't look kind of well, so he goes and checks in on her because apparently she has a really, really, really love for Sullivan. She's down bad for him. So he reminded her, oh, hey, how's my training going with my grandson? And that she realized, oh, I got to get together. So unlike what Aruma might have thought that she was trying to just kind of help him, prepare him, she totally forgot that she's supposed to be actually doing something for him and Lead. So at the end of the episode 2, that's when the really cool stuff happened. You see that she's an archer. She is like the undead archer. I think that was her name. And she's really, really good, super powerful, and she's going to teach Aruma how to do it. But before they went into it, she wanted to take him to get a weapon. And of course, they go to his old battler. So that's going to be kind of hilarious to see how that turns out. All right, on to episode 3. So episode 3 starts with Caligo pretty much letting the other professors know that, hey, yes, these people are crazy, but they're the perfect people to help out these kids reach their full potential. Next up, you see Iruma-Kun and Bachiko. They end up going to the magical apparatus battler. I think that's how you say it. Going there to get that new weapon. So when they get there, Elgoth is there, and if you remember him back when Amiri had that weird arc to where she was super nice and kind and shy, he was the president of her fan club and got her to act like that with this perfume he made. But he's now like one of the head guys there in the magical apparatus club. While there, Bunchiko explains to everybody how to make a bow. Using the spell quartz, you can make a bow shape as the way that you want it to. Like if you got flowers, turns to a flower bow, wood bow, whatever. You can turn it to whatever. So Aruma now needs to figure out what his bow is going to be. Iruma chooses a feather from the Guardian. Now, I talked about that earlier in the video about that arc to where he helped that creature with the blood. That had to do with the Guardian, so he's going to use one of those feathers. He makes multiple bows, but every single time Machiko comes and just like destroys every single one, pretty much saying that, hey, you have to make one that is your own. He made a lot of really cool ones that look nice, but they weren't his, I guess, his what represented him. They show this little flashback of her training this guy up, staying out with him through all his trials and tribulations to finally help him make a bow. And yeah, he left her. So that's kind of why she left Iruma-Kun back there to kind of fend for himself. She thinks he's going to end up quitting, and she doesn't want to get too close to people because she's been hurt in the past. I know her pain. My day job is I'm a teacher. I teach music. And one of the best things about being a teacher is seeing the people that you work with grow and learn and get better and to push and go above and beyond what you thought they could. And for her, she was working the hardest to try to teach, try to make somebody great. And everyone let her down. They kind of just quit on her every single time. And that can be, as a teacher, that's one of the worst things that you can have happen is try to put your all into somebody and for them just to give up. So I can really feel her pain in this episode. So anyway, she goes shopping, they go shopping for some weird stuff. Anyway, they're on the way back and Aruma is in the room with Ali. I think that's how you say his name. But they're just kind of chilling, talking to each other. And Aruma says, hey, I wanna be with my friends. I want a bow that can help me stay together with them forever. And super cheesy type stuff, but what it creates. When Bachiko comes back and sees what he created, it is incredible. I'm going to stop talking for about 5 seconds, and I just want you to look at the screen and see the greatness that I see. Incredible. That is just, it's beautiful. And again, that form, though, I guess with Ollie, I guess that there's a part of him that is able to create that weird form that Aruma's got right now, and I have so many questions. Now, along with this, I kind of skipped over it, but again, if you've seen the episode, you've seen it. Like all the kids are growing. It's not just Aruma, but every single person that was going out with these crazy tutors, just like Kaliko said out the gate, that yes, they're crazy, they have weird things happening, but they're there for these kids, they're there to help them. And it really showed. And I'm very impressed by some of the stuff I saw, some different powers. It was really cool to see. I truly enjoyed this episode. I had a really good time with it. And again, I just really love the show. Again, as being a teacher, seeing these kids grow. I like shows like this, seeing kids grow, and also being able to see the teacher side of things and seeing them do and say things and have an idea of where they're coming from. Because again, I've been there. Not nearly on this level because again, it's a whole demon school out there, but it's really cool to see. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, definitely subscribe if you want to hear more. Take care. Deuces.